เ Bacanya belum ya.
ไม่มีการจ่ายให้ด้วยนะ
Dia tuh sajiannya langsung pakai air semua macamnya. Yang hot, hot atau hot. Ya, ditunggu ya Pak. Nanti dipanggil.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Don Muang International Airport of Bangkok. Please remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off and the aircraft is come to complete stop. For your own safety, please be careful when opening the luggage bin. Before leaving the aircraft, please take all your personal belongings in the seat and seat pockets so that nothing is left behind. On behalf of Bodyguard, Captain Arga, and all the crew, would like to say thank you for flying with us today. We look forward to seeing you again on Bodyguard. Thank you.